Hi everybody, today I'm gonna share with you guys Old Testament. Salut mes amis, j'espère que vous allez super bien. Mbote na bandeko na sipoza ko na auto sana ngupa. Kanate lelo na ko enseigner toko tangsa bino Ancien Testament. Ancien Testament eza ba prophète ebele bali bakoma yango. Alors eza lokola Nouveau Testament te. Ancien Testament oyo lelo na kolobela basi 5 na kolobela basi nakolobela Yves, nakolobela Sarah, nakolobela Rebecca, nakolobela Rachel, nakolobela na Mary, part of Maya, Yesu Masi, to Jesus Christ. Guys, today I'm gonna share with you guys 5 women. When you look at in the Old Testament, okay, I'm gonna talk about Eve, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Mary, the mother of Jesus Christ. Okay, so please be patient with me. You're gonna hear me. I'm gonna say a lot of positive and negative things. Please do not take too personal here. Okay, so just be patient with me. Okay, so yeah, so now in the Bible, when you, when you look at the Bible, if you have time, you read the book of Genesis. Okay, you're gonna see I'm not here to blame the women, the mistake they made in the Bible, because it's not good to blame. Okay, doesn't help. You have to find a solution. I study computer science. Okay, in computer, most of the time, we do the problem solving. Okay, we have to find the problem, and when if we have a problem, we have to find the solution. Okay, instead of blaming people, it's not good. In the Bible, a few women make mistakes. Okay, um the first person who made mistake huge was Eve. Eve, her husband was Adam. Okay, God created them according to the Bible. Okay, not the human being, not the president of the United States say that. Oh, this. No, this is the Bible. It's not about the Pope. It's not about the president of the United States or the African people. No, this is the Bible. I'm talking about the Bible. Talk about God. I'm not talking about human who, no, it's God I'm talking about. Okay? So if you don't believe in God, that's your problem. If you believe in Satan, that's your problem. It's not mine. Because I believe in God. God is the one who created Satan. God is the one who created Adam. God is the one who created Eve. God, He's the one who created black people. You create white people. You create Asian people. You create the Latino, the Native American, the animal. God did it. Not white people created them. No. Okay, so I don't want to sound like kind of stressed or angry. No, 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 no. Because in America we like to use abusive, depression, brain damage when somebody's telling the truth. We use that to blind the other people, okay? But in this case, I'm gonna talk about Eve, Sarah, Mary, Rebecca, and Rachel. We're gonna look at their mistake. Then we're gonna try our best. I'm gonna try my best again to help the situation here, okay? So when you look at here, we have Adam and Eve. Okay? Adam and Eve. Now, Adam and Eve, they have 3 kids, but one of them killed the oldest one. Okay? So it was terrible. Okay? I'm gonna go back a little, just a little bit. Satan attacked God. Satan wanted rid of God. Satan wanted to become God. But Satan never killed God. Human being is dangerous than Satan. I'm gonna tell you guys why. Okay? Human is the first person to kill another human. Satan never killed Abel. No, his biological brother did because of the, you know, when you do what is right, everything is good. No, not the devil. The devil can see you have the light. I don't want to change the topic, but we have different type of light. We have the four type of light. We have the light, the true light God gave you. You have it. Okay, you have that light. You have that. Satan, no, you have it. The second light you have is a fake one. Your own light. You make it. Not from Satan, not from God, not it's yourself you make that light. That's the second light. Okay? The third light is the light from God. That's the true light from God. You like, you don't like it, that's the true light from God. Now, the last one is the light from Satan. Satan also has a light. Oh, you may say, how do you know? Yes, he has a light. Don't play a game with Satan. He has it. Okay? Now, because of our ego or egoism, which allowed us to think we are better than the other one. Look, I'm married. I have my wife. I don't need you to keep bothering me, texting me, calling me all the time. I don't like that. That's another part of it's not Satan, it's yourself. You cannot manage your life, you cannot manage your phone, you cannot manage your past life. Who told you to marry three women? Who told you to go there, have a baby after baby after baby after baby? You make your own decision. You were married, you divorce. You go there, you marry, you divorce. You go there, you marry, you divorce. You go there, you get another woman pregnant. All those sickness in your brain, it's leading you when somebody's texting you, you get upset because you cannot handle your personal problem. Your phone become your personal problem. Nobody told you to go get those women pregnant. You did your own. And then when you get them pregnant, you have a baby all over the place. Okay? Now, that's the fake light human being has. Another the other we have as a human the problem is when you get high school diploma and you are the first person in your class or the second or the third, you think you are genius. You know everything. The other people are dumb. That is a problem. That's the meaning of fake light. Another problem we got. You went there, you get your vehicle, your girlfriend, and you put the money together, and you have another kid to a different wife in the past. You have another kid there with another wife. You struggle. Your life kind of stuck. You cannot get out. You know why? Because you jumping all over the place. That is the fake light. Maybe you involved in a relationship that you cannot involve about because of the financial problem. You cannot support your two women you have in the past with the kid. Now you're stuck with the relationship that you don't really want it. That's the meaning of the fake light. Now, when we look at the light of God, when the light of God shining to you, the light of God on you, you obey the Ten Commandments, or maybe let's say you do what is right for good for God, but the only problem you have, you kill somebody in the past. That is a problem. Let's say you obey everything God wants you to do, but you kill your oldest brother. You sacrifice your niece. You sacrifice your nephew. You sacrifice your young brothers. You sacrifice your sister-in-law. Or you sacrifice your brother, his wife. That is a problem because you destroy the light, the one God had for you. Let's go back a little bit, several years ago. In 1960, you have a true light, God gave it to you. Because you decide to kill the Native American. You destroy the true light of God. You fail high school so many grade, let's say grade 8, let's say grade 11, or let's say maybe grade 9, grade 12. You fail all the time. So you feel like kind of stuck. You say, oh my God, I failed those class over and over. You know what? I want to see the true light of Satan. You got that light since 1979. Or maybe let's say 1978. You involved with the demonic power instead of the true light of God. You're not done yet. God bless. God see, this is my son. Or this is my sons. I have them. Each of them have a great light. But because you are humble as snake, you are humble, you don't talk, you cover yourself as a python or Egyptian cobra. You humble yourself. You don't make noise like those baboons or those hyena. No, you are humble yourself, but you are snake. You're snake, right? Mm-hmm. You went to college or university. You got your bachelor degree in theology, social work, computer science, graphic design, or designer, or you went law school. You get your master. But since you involve with the fake light, which they see, God, Satan see that no, this is also my son. I have to use him. God bless you. You apply for a scholarship and bursary at University of Toronto. They refuse you. Your goal was to come in Canada to study at the University of Toronto. You wrote a letter to them. You asking what kind of, let's say maybe the language. You want to learn the Hebrew because you study theology. But they didn't accept you. You applied to America, to University of Michigan or Calvin Seminary or University of Chicago or Geneva. You got accepted. But you're already involved in demonic power, right? So you have a true light, but you destroy that true light because look, I'm not gonna change my topic, like I'm saying. You have a light, you have a true light from the one God gave you, and the true one also from God, and you have the fake one to yourself. They want to make you think that you are better than the other one, and then you have another one from Satan. So, look, you got four of them. Your own fake light, you have it. You got the light from Satan. You got a light from God, and you have your own light, the one God gives you. So what happened? You destroyed the light, the one God gave you. You don't have it anymore. You destroy the light of God. You destroy that because you have, when you're born, you have a light from God, gave you that, and you have another light also from God. There's two of them. Now you have another light, the one boosts your egoism, and you have another light from Satan. So now you lost two, but you have another one. You have two more left: the one from Satan and the one from yourself. That make you have two. So in this case, Abel, it has a light from God. He has a light from himself. He has his another light, so he has three of them. But he used them carefully. His brother Ken, he has three lights. The one from God, the one from himself, the one God put on him when he was a baby automatically. Same thing for Abel. He has a light that the God gave him when he was born automatically as a baby. He has another light from God and the light of God because he obeyed the God. He does everything's good. But did Satan get inside of Cain to kill Abel? No. Cain did those things. Satan didn't come to Cain and say, look, if you do this, you do this. No. Satan copied what Cain did to his brother. Now he used it against people. So Cain ended up killing his brother Abel. Okay. And now don't forget, when Abel died, he didn't go to heaven. No. No. He didn't go to heaven. He didn't go to heaven. I'm gonna get into detail after, okay? Because the main reason I want to show you guys before I start my video deep, when I get inside deep, you guys understand. I want you guys to see the difference between Satan and our mistake. In this case, Cain didn't know Satan. He did the thing in his own power. He only has a three light. He has a light of when he was born, the light God put on him. He has his own light. He also has the light of God. But he destroyed the light of God. He destroyed the light he has as a child. Now he got his own light, the one show you that you know everything. That's caused a problem to us. You know that marrying two women is a problem. You have your wife, but you wanna go have sex with, you wanna go sleep with another woman there, even though you have your baby mama, you have your new girlfriend, but you wanna go have sex with another woman again. You destroy all the light. Now you get upset. Oh no, these guys are bothering me. My phone has to be off. My laptop has to be off. No, yourself are a problem because you couldn't solve your past mistake. You couldn't solve your past problem. Okay, that's you destroy all the light. The light God gave you as a child, you destroy that. The light God, the one you have of your egoism, you don't know how to manage that. You destroy that. You have a light of God, you destroy that. You left with nothing. You understand? That's how I see it. Because we have four light. The light God gives you as a child, you have it. The light, the one God give it to you. The light of God is the second one. Now you have your own light. You have it. The third, the last one, the first one is the light of Satan. But you didn't have a light of Satan. You did those three things in your own power, and you destroy all the light, all left on you. Even though you don't know demon and Satan, but you become like the wind. You see. So I'm gonna go more in detail later on. Okay? We come here now. This is the son of if I go back a little bit, yaona uteguloba. Tuzana ba lumière, guys. Sorry, I'm gonna explain a little bit in Lingala for those who don't speak, don't understand English that well. Okay. Tuzana ba lumière 4. Tuzana lumière oyo ntango botamaka. Ntango botamaka oza na lumière nzambe atiaka na kati. Sa ata monaka lumière wana. Ya mibale eza lumière oyo ya nzambe ezali. Eza na lumière ya yo moko. Eza pe na lumière ya Satan. Sikoyo na ba famille na ba misala pe tozosala. Lumière oyo nzambe atiaka mingi Satan ameka yango me aitilizaka bato mosusu mpo baboma lumière na yo. Lumière wana bato baprotege yango mingi koza pe baparent simba mwana na nga te kosala boye te ebangisa bato mosusu. Ya mibale eza lumière ya biso moko. Oza mayele na classe, oza na sagesse, oza mayele moza na sagesse te, ozomona ke mokili oyo ekomi ya yo. Alors yango esalaka lumière wana ebeba. Lumière ya misato ezalaka ya nzambe. Lumière ya suki ezalaka ya Satan. Soki oyebi kobeir baloi ya Moïse te obukaki moko, oyebi ke non osalaki mabe me ondimi yesu oyebi nzambe oui lumière ya nzambe ke protege na bato ya misala mabe baomeka te bayebi koza kaka ya nzambe me sikoyo ezalaka mabe moko ezalaka soki lumière ya nzambe obwaki yango lumière ya yo moko botama obwaki yango lumière oyo ya nzambe ezalaka mpasi mpo ozwa yango lisusu mpo oza sikoyo na baconnexion mingi te na nzambe opriaka te nini te fino kaka komi mabe bongo yango ekreaka ba problème alors tiko tozonga na biso adam na eve bazali na bana misato oyo bana na bango sikoyo mwana so nazongi mwa moke awa tokoki komituna bana oyo nyonso bazalaki bana ya mibali sikoyo kesio eza boye mwana oyo mwasi na ye awutaki wapi? Guys, we can question ourselves. You see, Adam and Eve, they have 3 kids. All of them, they were boys, okay, boys. Now the question is, we want to know his son, this one, he was married, he had a kid, but who created his wife? Where his wife came from? We have to know that, right? Because look, God only created Adam and Eve. After that, they have 3 kids. But where's the growth coming from? Did this boy have sex with his mom to produce a baby? We don't know. You see? Because look, God created Adam and Eve, right? He created those 3, the 3 of them have this kid, right? But where this boy, this guy, met his wife and have a kid, we don't know. That's why when I sit, I think, yes, God is the one who created white people. God is the one who created black people. God is the one who created Asian people. God is the one who created Latin people. But in my opinion, the way I look at it, he created some of them after. Because look, you look at the story of King David. You look at the story of King Solomon. He has a kid with Ethiopian. But how African end up being African, European? God created them. I do believe God created them after. I do believe that the way I think. They didn't just get there. No. God created them. He created them after. I do believe that. Because these guys, okay, he has a wife and they have a kid. But where they come from, God created them after. I do believe that. I do believe the way I think because it's not in the Bible. He cannot. I know when you read the Bible, you're gonna see the cousin and niece and nephew they marry each other. But the bottom line here is not to go too far. Adam and Eve, they have those kids. He has a kid, but where did he meet? Where did he meet his wife? That's the bottom line. I do believe that there's another creation. If it's not, then it means that Eve make love with his son and they end up having another kid. Okay, that's the bottom line because we have to know where his son, where Adam and Eve, their son, end up married and have another kid. Same thing for Cain because he has a kid with another wife, but where he met his wife. You see how the Bible get more complicated? Both of them, both Cain and him. Yeah, I do believe that God create another people for them to marry. I do believe that. Or if it's not, then they marry their own sister. It means that Eve and Adam, they have a kid later on, a daughter, and then they end up marrying their sister. That's the bottom line. Because in that time, when you read the Bible, right? When you read the Bible is only saying that Adam and Eve, they have those kids. But the question is, like I said over and over, where they met their wife, those 2 kids, those 2 sons, right? So if they didn't meet their wife somewhere else, it means that they make love to their mom and they have a kid. That's the bottom line, but it's impossible. God is not gonna allow that. Okay? So it means that God create another family somewhere else and then they end up meeting them. We come here. So him and his wife has this boy. Okay, and then after that, the reason I put this because the family, okay, it's like it's kind of hard to go step by step to describe them. It's gonna take forever. Okay, so so this is how I put it. Okay, and they have their kid, and then this guy's the good guys, Noah. Alors, so guys, I'm gonna explain a little bit in Lingala for those who don't speak the language. If I come back, Adam na F azalaki Zamba asalaki Adam asali na F. Kayen Abel na ndeko na bango mobali. Abel mutu abomaki eza Kayen. Kayen mutu aboma Abel. Oh, pardon. Kayen mwasi na ye awuta wapi? Ndeko ne mpe oyo mobali mwasi na ye awuta wapi po Kayen akokolala mama na ye te babota mwana. Non. Ndeko ne mpe oyo mobali akokolala mama na ye te babota mwana. Non. Eza elobaki Nzambe akreaki basi na bango bawuta epa mosusu. To soki eza bongo te elingi koloba ke Kayen na ndeko na mobali babala basere na bango biologique. Okay? Yango tozomona soki osololi na bathéologien ebele bapaster bakangamaka bakoka soki korépondre te mpo na ka oyo Nzambe asali Adam na Eve. Okay? Après ça baboti bana na bango moko akufaki mais sikoyo question eza Kayen na ndeko na mobali basi na bango bawutaka wapi po babota bana oye abalaki ye mpe azali na bana. Alors yango so na ye awa sikoyo ozomona ye oyo mwasi ne aza wapi awuta wapi non point po baboti boye aboti bati boyeboye. Okay, alors oye awa natie a po bocomprendre Noah oyo eza bana na this is the this guy, this is his kid. He has a three boy. Okay? Now this guy Shem, this is his kid. Okay, that's what I put like this. Okay, for you guys to understand. Huh? But I'm not gonna talk about them. I'm gonna talk about Eve, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Mary. But I want to come here first to show you guys first. Okay, before I'm gonna go in the detail. Okay, we come here. He has also this is his kid. Okay, I put like this for you guys to see just a little bit of history there. We come here. This is his kid. Okay. Now the story of Noah, the story of Abraham come around here. Around here. Okay. Now, when we come, see, sorry. When we come back here, see, we come back here. You have to look at the map here. See here, you have to look at it. Those three of them. They build a heavy generation there. Okay. So when we come here, you see, this one end up bringing yeah. So when you look at here, from here they have these boys, and then this one end up having to bring this family here. Okay, so this family, these guys end up having Abraham, and then this is brothers. Okay, so I put like this for you guys to see, to understand, but I'm gonna focus on him, Abraham. Okay? So from there I put like this for you guys to see well. Okay, look, you see him, these guys. If you go back a little bit, he's right here. Right here. See? Right here. Okay? But this is his kid. Son. Okay? So I put like this for you guys to understand. Okay? So look. Abraham has a few wives. Okay? He has a few wives, but it wasn't his choice. Okay? So sometimes the others some of the problem Abraham faced, I cannot blame him. Okay? Because sometimes you have to protect yourself and your family. Okay, so we look at the situation here. Okay, Abraham had brothers. This is his brother. This is another one. Okay, now Abraham had a several wife. In this case, I'm gonna use the present tense. Okay, I'm not gonna use the past. He has um a few wives. Okay, his first wife, Sarah, in reality, if we take a look, it was like his half sister, to be honest. It's not like somebody from far away. No, no, no. His sister, half sister. Okay. Uh, a guy, he was like the nanny, if the way I can put it this day, the way we use. I can say that she was like their nanny. But the problem is, Sarah had a problem to have a kid. Okay? Now, Sarah allowed Abraham to have a baby with a guy, and then they end up having Ishmael. Now, you see, Ishmael is the side where the Prophet Muhammad coming from. But it's a long, 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 long way. Because you see, the Muslim in reality are half-half. They are half Jew, they also have uh Muslim. Okay? Because look, Abraham was a Jew, even though he's Asian, but he's a Jew. Okay? So Hagar, he was Egyptian. She's African. So Uzamaya, it was like African Asian or Asian African because Uzamaya, his dad was a Jew Asian. His mom was Egyptian. Okay, this lady. Now, Abraham has another wife after Sarah passed away. He has another wife. Okay. Now you know the place Sarah Arabia. Okay. When you read the story of Islam, you're gonna understand the Mecca. Okay. So people who understand that, they're gonna understand what was going on between Hagar and uh, Ishmael when Sarah didn't want them because what happened later on when Sarah has a baby and Sarah feel a little bit kind of jealous at the end. She doesn't want Ishmael around, so she forced Abraham to kick them out. So they went to um Asia. They went to Asia there. So the story starts there, the heavy story, because what happened is Ishmael and Hagar have nobody there, just both of them. Just can you imagine you're a single mom and you were a nanny. Now your supervisor, your boss is say your the people you were work with them. His wife tell you no, you have to have a baby with that person. After that, she get upset. They kick you out. You and your kid get out to go on a different continent. Nobody there. You don't know anybody, and then to leave that child. You know how hard it's gonna be. That's how Hagar and Israel face. But Israel, the Prophet Muhammad, come from that side, from Israel. See, but we're gonna come after, okay? So later on, Sarah and Abraham have their son, okay? Their son marry Rebecca, and they end up having twins, okay? They have Jacob and the other one there, okay? Now, the story of Moses and Joseph, Benjamin, comes from Jacob, not from this one. No, Moses, Joseph, Benjamin come from here. But you may say, what are you talking about? I will come after. So these guys, it was Abraham, his brothers. Okay, I put like this for you guys to understand. Okay, we come here. Now look, this is Abraham. Okay, this is Sarah. This is their son. Okay, This is Abraham. This is his wife. This is their son. Okay. Sorry. This is Abraham. This is the wife. And then this is. Okay? Now, I put like this for you guys to understand. Okay. Now, when we come here, Abraham and Sarah. Okay. Abraham and Sarah, they had this is their son. Okay. Their son married Rebecca. Okay? So Rebecca, both of them have a son. They have a twins. Okay, so this is the oldest one. Jacob was the youngest, but the mom likes Jacob a lot. The father liked his son a lot. So Jacob was like mama's boy. Okay, but stealing is not good, guys. When you see somebody left their money at home, or your mom, your dad, they left their money, please don't touch it. It causes a problem. When you steal somebody their money, you don't like it, you gonna face the problem later on. Ask people who steal the other people their money. You wanna go in France, you wanna go in Belgium, you wanna go in Canada, you wanna go to Europe. You steal your brother his money, or your sister-in-law, or your dad, you can be successful, but you know what? Later on, you're gonna face a problem. Ask people who steal the other people their money. They are always fail at the end. Like you don't like it because it's not the right way to do the thing. The Bible teach us not to steal. Did you obey 10 Commandments? You own the PhD in theology or religion or in social work and in computer. Did you steal the money? Did you obey the 10 Commandments? You blaming the other people. You have sex outside the marriage. You did this. You in 2001 or 2000, did you steal your brother their money? If you do, you break the 10 Commandments. Why you wanna blame the other people when you cannot look at your own sin? Clean up your mess you did in 1999. Clean up the mess you did in 1960. Clean up the mess you did to Native American. Clean up the mess, those medication you put the innocent kid to kill them. Clean up the mess you did in east of Congo. Clean up the mess you did in Afghanistan, Pakistan, to Native American, in South America. You are not tired or exhausted to do the demonic forces. Some of them is not even demonic forces. It's your own pleasure. I am white. I can do whatever I want to do. If I want to, I can take your kid, put them into adaptation, make them suffer. I can take your job away. You go back in the floor. I can destroy your family because I am FBI. I am a social worker. I am a priest. I am a police officer. I'm the judge. You're the judge. You're a police officer. You're a social worker. You are nothing. When you're laying down a casket, look at how beautiful you are in a casket. Tell the fake light to stop the death. Yeah. If he is the true light, why not he take you off from the earth, bring you straight where the devil lives, the way God did to different prophets, right? Tell the devil you don't want to die, just to get you straight to where he located. Now we go here. The story of Joseph comes from here. When Jacob loved Rachel a lot, but God has a plan. God knows that Rachel and Jacob, they cannot have a kid right away. They cannot marry because God knew that he need to have a Moses. Moses is gonna come not inside of side of Joseph and Benjamin. No, Moses come from this side. You see, this is Rachel, her older sister. Now, Jacob, his plan was that he has to marry Rachel, but according to his father-in-law in the culture, they the elderly are the one who marry first. Okay, so what happened? Jacob ended up marrying Rachel, her older sister. Her older sister has this kid. Okay? So what happened? Um, you see this family. This is where Moses came from. Okay, now this side where they end up becoming slave. They become slave in Egypt, they suffer, and then the Savior, Moses was like a new Jesus that time, end up saving them. But I'm gonna come after. I'm gonna come after, okay? So we come here. Now, this is the what I was talking, the story of Moses come here, okay? Now, when you look at here, this is how I put for you guys to understand. Then these are the parents of Moses. This is the Joshua is he she was the mother of Moses. Okay, so Miriam, Aaron, and Moses. The story of prophet Samuel. It's come from this side. Okay? This side. So I put like this for you guys to understand. Okay. Now we come here. Eve. Eve. Eve had a problem. When they said, don't touch it, don't drive when the light is red. You may say, oh, well, I can drive in some situation. When God say don't do it, it's me, don't do it. Yes, in real life, in some situation, you can drive, but this is what God say, don't do it, don't do it. But Eve prefer to listen to Satan. We come here. The time God put the law for it wasn't even like a law, but I can say like a law. It's a simple rule. Don't touch it, don't eat it. The fruit, okay, the tree of knowledge. Now, Eve lost a lot of stuff. Snake came in, tricked Eve, but if we question ourselves, how Eve ended up failing? Did Eve talk to Adam about this before she could eat that? No. When you have a problem, talk to your husband, talk to your boyfriend, talk to your fiance, put the idea together, sit and talk. This day, people don't want to talk. No, I don't like my boyfriend. He's an asshole. He's just a piece of shit. I don't like my girlfriend. She's dumb. She's just slut. That is not good. When you have a problem, sit, talk together. Don't make the decision right away. It's cause a problem. So what Eve did that time, she did not talk to she did not talk to Adam. So she make her own decision without her husband. Even Satan came, talk, blah, 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 blah. We know Satan. If you face Satan, you're gonna understand him. I did face the Satan in where I used to live in 1999. That's the time I start facing Satan. I didn't face Satan to my parents' house. No, I faced Satan where the theologian, the pastor live. That's where I faced the Satan in 1999 in Central African Republic. That's why I faced the Satan. I'm saying this based on my life experience. I'm not making up this. No. And then in 2001, I saw the fake light. in the basement where I used to live in Michigan. I see the fake light is there every morning. The fake light is shining there. I knew that's not the true light of God. It's the fake light, but everybody is blind. And when you're telling people the reality, they think you have a brain damage, something wrong in your brain. No, because you have the light of God, right? You can see that this is right, this is wrong. And then in 2000, it was in 2012, I faced the Satan like this. No, no, it was in 2010. That's how I faced the Satan. But the Satan came to form, he came to a human being to attack me personally like this. And I remember in 2000 and 2012 when I had the issue with my some of the, I think I cannot say here. That night I remember, yeah, I had a family court with my kid, and then when I got home, and then I remember that night. That's the first time I realized that no, we have a problem in North America. There's a bunch of demon and Satan here, but the problem is we stress too much. You have a lot of depression, all those kind of things, and the Satan start using against you, and you cannot fight Satan. See, so we have to be smart. Don't make the decision the way Eve did. It's not good. Come here. If we go back a little bit, look. You see, when God created heaven and earth, that time, Eve and Adam, they were in the top here, not Mary. No, they were in the top. Sarah, so Eve, it was in the top, but lack of lack of the way she ended up making her own decision, lead her to fail, she went down. Now, Sarah has a problem. Laughing. Laughing on lack of faith lead her to fail. Rebecca has a problem. Stealing is a problem. Rachel has another problem. Stealing is a problem. You see, it's not good to steal. So when we come here, we look at Eve, Sarah, Rebecca, and Rachel. Ask yourself, does your half, does your wife have the same behavior Eve had, Sarah had, Rebecca had, or Rachel had? Or the way I can put it in the simple past, in the present, if I want to put that, I can say, does Eve, Sarah, Rebecca, and Rachel have same behavior? Judge yourself. Judge yourself. Does your wife have the same behavior Sarah has, Rebecca has, have, or Rachel have? Many of us, we go in church, you pray God, you sitting there, you look like a good person, but your heart is full of, some of them is not even demonic forces. No, it's a fake light is sitting there. You think the earth belongs to you. You know how many, look, you see, most of the time, abuser are the priests, not the politician. No, no, no. People who can abuse you to death, number one, are the priests. You go in the Catholic church, you're gonna face them. You go to Christian Reformed Church, the one we call CRC, don't even talk. You're gonna face them mentally, financially. Okay, you're gonna face them. You go to a Presbyterian church, oh Lord, they're there too. You go to Jehovah Witness, I don't know much. You go uh, to different denomination, you're gonna face them. some of those, the action they do, it has nothing to do with Satan themselves. So when we come here, Eve was here. Okay, Eve was on top, but lack of, if I go back, lack, disobedience, lack of faith, laughing, stealing, which caused them. Eve was here. Now she ended up going down. You see how I put them? Eve used to be here, but she's down. The only person that sometimes I cannot blame the Catholic. The Mary means a lot to them. I cannot blame them because I called in the Christian Reform Church or Calvinism or Calvinist. Jesus and God are the same person. If Jesus and God are the same person, but I don't blame the Catholic because God was inside of Mary for 9 months. Now, are you gonna blame the Catholic for them wishing Mary? Why do you blame them? God was there. Virgin Mary is the one who protected God for 9 months. This one according to the Calvinist. Now, why should we blame the Catholic? Because the Calvinists say that, according to the Calvinists, if I go back again a little bit, God is the same person. When we talk about Jesus, we just talk about God. It's the same person. Okay, if God is the same person, then God was inside of Virgin Mary for 9 months. Virgin Mary protected God. So don't blame the Catholic. Don't blame them because Mary, according to the Catholic, she's more important person to them. But according to me, Jesus is somebody else, God is somebody else. Why I'm saying this? Look, Jesus is not God. That's the bottom line. Because if Jesus was God, like I said, the other uh, the other video, if Jesus is God, right? So Satan must be an idiot because Satan Satan himself attacked Jesus and God there in heaven. The same Satan come to attack God here. You don't see that Satan is a little bit kind of fool because you attack him there in heaven. How can you come to attack him here too? On the other hand, I see Satan as a smart person. Okay, I give Satan F. I also give him A plus. For the Calvinism, Satan, I give him F. For myself, I give Satan A plus. How? Look, Satan know that God is a different person. Jesus is a different person because Satan know that if God is a different person because look, that's why he end up tempted Satan and that's why Satan end up tempting God. I mean, so Jesus because know that God and Jesus are not the same person. You may say, how do you know this? Because everything in the Bible, when Jesus took the other parcel, he went to pray. What did God say to them? To Peter. When when John the Baptist baptized Jesus, what did God say to Jesus? There's a lot of evidence showing that God is not Jesus. So I'm gonna stop here for today. Um, if we take a look in reality, I don't want to blame a lot of denominations. Some of them don't know, some of them know, some of them right. It's a complicated. It's really complicated. But to me, the way I see it, I don't wanna follow European doctrine, their style or the way they preach this. No. I look at what is right, I accept it. What is wrong, I don't accept it. If the Catholic they believe more Virgin Mary than Jesus, let God take care of that problem. If the Muslim they believe more in Muhammad than God, let God take care of these things. If the Calvinists believe that God has people that He chose and God He died for elected people, let God judge those people. So to bring this in short, I'm gonna try my best as I can to make another video for you guys. I know it's kind of long, very long, but I'm gonna divide them at least in two parts. That way, because I try my best as I can to provide you guys the right information. But I'm gonna stop here for today. So thank you so much. I'm gonna see you guys to the next one. Okay. Thank you. In case of you guys want my information or the question, you guys can search my I put a lot of stuff on my website. So my website is gonna be available like around January. Okay, everything is gonna be there. So I teach different courses. I'm also still a student. So I study computer science, and then a few courses, computer science and accounting. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna stop here for now. So thank you so much. Ngana usuka na hapo na lelo suboza ni tuna kutindila ngai alo ngana natanga kana za ku sala informatique na za pe ko sala susu comptabilité. Lo ngana usuka na ngai hapo na lelo soki nzamba salisi bakuru mosusu ekezala ne site na internet me ekezala so bokoti na janvier bomona ngo babiloko nyonso ekezala kuna na otila ngo bino alors wana osuka na ngai mpona lelo nzambe abatela bino motika